All right, their grade for today for math fluency, we are going to attempt this puzzle that I have here for you. So I am going to kind of walk you through how you solve it, and I'm going to do some of it for you, and then you are going to do the rest on your own. So this is a multiplication puzzle, and what you do is you have to multiply each number by the number on the side. So I would multiply this 5 multiplied by this green jelly bean in order to give me the number for the blue jelly bean. So we're going to have to kind of work backwards and see if there's any of these that we can already start to figure out by the numbers that were given. And then once we start to figure out those numbers, it will give us the rest that we don't know yet. So let's look at what we already know. So I already know that this square right here is 50. So if I look up here, I know that something multiplied by 5 got to 50. And that number, whatever that number is what the candy cart equals. So that is for the 50. And then in here, I have 49. So I know there's a green jelly bean by a green jelly bean. So I know whatever number I multiplied to get 49, it must be the same digit. Like whatever it is, it has to be the same because I have a green jelly bean and a green jelly bean. So that's a helpful hint. Then I could multiply 9 by 9, and that would give me my yellow jelly bean. So 9 groups of 9. We should know that one. You guys should. That's a fact we know. If not, I know 9 groups of 10 is 90. I can use that build down to take away 1 group of 9 because I put an extra group of 9 in there to get me to 81. So over here, I'm going to find my yellow jelly bean, and I'm going to put 81 because I now know that that equals 81. And I could use... if I want to, I could use, oh, let's see if I got it. Scribble, I could write 81. Oh, I could only write one number there. So 80, grab it again. 1. So now I know that's 81 in there. So let's go back and see if there's any others that we can go ahead and figure out with what we already have. So we talked about this 5 and this 50. So 5 groups of what equals 50? I know that you guys are all probably yelling at your screens like that's 10. So that one would be the candy cart. So I'm going to find the candy cart. And I'm going to go ahead and put in 10 there because that one equals 10. So now that I know that one is 10, again, I can go ahead and write 10 on it. Okay. Oh, I don't want to do that. Okay, we're going to click on so we can get that 10 a little bit darker so that we can see what it is there. We're just going to make it. Okay, so now I know that that is 10. So now I know that that is 10, I can start to multiply. So 10 multiplied by this green jelly bean, and that would give me my pink jelly bean. And then 10 multiplied by 9 will give you your candy sack. So I'm going to leave that one. I think you guys can figure out that candy sack one. But I will help you figure out these green jelly beans. This is one that we were starting as we left school. We were starting. These are these final facts. So this one you might not know, but you might know a fact that would get you close. So you might know like 7 groups of 6 is 42. That doesn't quite get me there. I know that 8 groups of 6 is 48. That's not going to get me there. So let's go back and talk about 6 groups of 7 is 42. So if I know, let's put it over here. 6 groups of 7 equals 42. So I wonder if I took my 42 and I added another 7 to that, where would that get me? I'm going to, oh, sorry. I don't know why my dog started barking. So 40 add 7 is 47 plus 2 more is 49. Oh, so 49. So that was another group. So instead of 6 groups of 7, I did 7 groups of 7, which tells me that this yellow or this green jelly bean, we're going to go ahead and make it thicker too so we can see it. And so now those are 7s. Okay, so now I know those are 7. So 7 multiplied by 7 gets me 49. So I can go over here and find my green jelly bean, and I'm going to go ahead and put in 7 because I know that one is 7. So I have those already solved for you. So I'm going to do one more for you, and then I'm going to leave the last. So I'm going to do half of them. I'm going to leave the last 4 for you all to do. I will do this double one over here. It's actually twice on here. It actually gives you that one twice. But that one might be a little more difficult. So we will do that one together. So I was at 7 groups of 7 was 49. Oh, this is a 9. So 9 groups of 7. Again, if I don't know that, I can do 7 groups of 10 is 70. And then take away a 7 because I did 1 too many 7s. So if I did the 7 groups of 10 equals 70. And remember, we're building down. So 70 take away a 7 would equal, so you could count back. I take away 5, that would get me to 65. I take away 2 more, that would get me to 63. So that must mean that 7 groups of 9 equals 63. So this middle number right here, grab that scribble. Oh, I think now it just is there. Okay, 60. Let me change it so we can see it. 63. Oh, good. There, it's done. Okay, so that is 63. So I can go over here. I know that those double purple and green jelly beans, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in for you guys at 63. So the only ones that you have left to solve for are the blue jelly beans. You have to figure out the blue jelly beans. We've figured out that that is 7. So now you're going to have to do 5 groups of 7 for the blue one. Remember, you drop 5 groups of 9 will help get you to the candy jar. 10 groups of 7 will get you to the pink jelly bean, and then 10 groups of 9 will get you to the candy side. And then you will be finished with this puzzle. But you're not finished with fluency. After you are finished here, I want you to go down and you're going to click on boom cards and go to your boom cards again to practice them. You're going to do your 2s, 4s, and 8s facts again today. Some of you did them on Tuesday. Some of you did not. So even if you did them on Tuesday, I want you to get back on it. I want you to practice them. This is just going to be helpful for when you go into 4th grade and you start to multiply those higher numbers. If you already have your basic facts, a good solid foundation on them, it's just going to be so much easier when you guys come back for 4th grade. So that is why we're wanting you to practice these boom cards every day that we do math. It's just going to make it easier next year when you come back. So questions about any of it, just let us know. If not, I can't wait to see what you guys come up with.